Welcome back. My name's Kevin Lee, and I'm your host today. Today we have UI UX designer Justin Garcia with us.
Hello, how's it going?
And if we look at chat right now, we see a bunch of people saying hello, hi, where's everybody from? Thank you for coming back for day 2. And if we wanted to just go over a quick overview about the schedule, we can see that at 9 a.m., we had a Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge with Kathleen. 9:30, we had digital imaging with Diane. 11:30, Peter went over the Daily Creative Challenge. So make sure to submit those on our Discord channel, and we can, briefly go over them. But yeah, now we have the amazing Justin Garcia creating and building a design system. So yeah.
Cool, guys. Good to be back. Glad to be here. And we'll be continuing this design system and fleshing out the icons, components, adding a couple additions to the icons, and hopefully applying the design system. And with your help, maybe customizing it a little bit, kind of tweaking some things.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Let's give a little recap just for the people that are joining for the first time. So initially what I do when I start out with this design or with any design is I kind of focus on just an overall high-level screen mirror mapping process where you kind of start with like this load screen, the splash, and then kind of move out to different types of screens that will be connected to or follow the load or splash screen. So this is kind of more of just like a design vomit, right?
Yeah. And yesterday I was like telling Justin how jealous I am with his organization skills of like this creative vomit. Like it's so neatly like placed, where mine would be like a hot mess. So
well, thanks,
I commend you on that. Yeah.
Thank you. Lots of patience, but so this is kind of just to get the idea, rough some sketches out. And then I move over to the Lo-Fi sketch wireframe. This is more organizing, situating, what comes first, second, moving the consumer or the user navigating through the app. And so here we have kind of your entice moment, a home enter moment, another home enter moment, and a third home enter moment. These 3 moments focus on near me, my events, and friends. So just to give a little background on the app that I'll be showing, it involves AR and event planning. Nice. So it's a combination of those 2, and I think the overall goal is to get the consumer and user outside, face-to-face with other people and engaging in real life. So the next couple steps would be capture a screen or capture an image, upload the image, turn it into an invite, and meet and greet.
We're trying to make people more social,
Yeah,
Let's go and meet someone instead of, swiping left or right.
Right. Yes. Yes, exactly. So after the Lo-Fi wireframe sketches, I went ahead and created these 2 hi-fi prototypes, just wireframes of each screen, what it looks like. And then I also went ahead and just did a navigational, educational, and informational piece on what the responding website would look like. I tend to, if I'm gonna do both, I'll do both of the designs kind of simultaneously. But I wanted to focus on more of the app this time.
Okay.
So what I did is I kind of blew this out, but I'm taking let's zoom in here. I'm taking the colors, the fonts, kind of the aesthetics of all the different cards, and the icons, and pushing that over into a design system that I will create for this mobile app.
Nice. So you're starting with desktop and converting everything to mobile.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep. So if we want to just dive in real quick and just recap on what we have done so far in our last stream.
Oh, my mustard, ketchup, and relish.
There it is.
Yes.
And you have 3 different colors of it too, so you have options.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not have mustard, and I'm just wearing the red color, so closer
Oh,
to
it
the red
actually
color.
matches,
Yeah, a
yeah.
little bit. You know, that's was kind of the
Nice.
thought process on it. But
This is hashtag OOOO.
oh,
This color, yeah.
yes. You should have that like printed right there or something.
My hat
Yes.
is what is it?
The 707070.
Exactly.
Cool. So we have a couple colors here. Let's move that up. So we have the main color that's going to be used, and then we added 2 different percentages just to give variety on different, applications. If there's like a circle, an icon, or something that's over a full bleed image, you want to be able to like see that transparency, but also to actually know it's an icon that's clickable, right?
Exactly.
And the same thing for the secondary and accents. If it's just another kind of safe net if that was ever to happen. It gives you other options to do that. And then we have for copy and icons, different 2 gray gradients is just to add for accents. We have the black, and then we have, I believe this should just be, it's copy and icons, yep. So that's the color. And then we move over to text. So I have 3 different text here. The first one is Mullen at 24 text size. And then we have header 2, which is Cleon. So that's kind of more the fun, whimsical font.
Right.
That I added color to, and Mullen's more of it's more of a simple, modern, just text font.
We love a good sans serif.
Yes, good sans serif. It does the job. But yeah, it gets the point across, and it looks really good bold. So
Yeah.
definitely good for headers. And then we move on to copy. I wanted something light, clean. So I'm using not Cleon here,
Ooh, a new.
but a Futura PT. And that's at 16 size 2. I will go ahead and show you guys what this placeholder would turn into right after I just finish covering a couple of the other slides. Imagery, so we have 3 different sections here. We have lifestyle, so this is more of just the lifestyle brand, what the look and feel is. I think majority of it would be used on the website,
Right.
as opposed to the app, because you want the app kind of just like be the workhorse and just click through all the events.
Makes sense.
But I could see this like in something where like categories, right? If you want to pick
totally.
retail or something,
Yeah.
a good placeholder with one of these lifestyles would be perfect. And then we have events. So these all, zoom in here. They all represent like different events. So these would be used for like different AR events that you could like apply your AR kind of special moment to, and then send out as an invite.
I want to go to the one with all those windows. I want to go to that.
Oh,
event.
this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
that's
looks
actually in
fine.
Milwaukee. I actually pulled it.
Oh, really?
That's in
Where you're from?
the museum.
Oh.
Yeah, right off the lake. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, and I did add the sticker here.
Oh yeah,
So I did.
So
definitely
last
add it.
stream we were talking about like the chat and win, which you can possibly win 100 stickers, but Justin didn't have any stickers on his laptop, but he added the Milwaukee sticker.
Yep.
Yep.
Funny story. I totally was walking out the San Francisco airport, and I was wearing a Milwaukee T-shirt, and some guy right outside was like, "Hey, is that a Milwaukee T-shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is," and he's like, "Cool. Well, me and my friend worked on the logo for that," and he pulled out a
That's so
sticker.
crazy.
Yeah,
That is
and
like-
he gave it to me, and I was like, "Yes, I'm definitely gonna put this on for the stream." So
Such a small world. It's like, what are the odds of like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
so crazy. I love it though. I'll cherish it, and I'll rep the sticker on here for sure.
Nice.
So moving forward, we have persona icons. So these would be like your friends that you can engage with, send invitations to, and also see what they're up to within this app. So those are the 3 categories for imagery.
Nice.
Icons, so the way I broke this down is just splitting up, dissecting each icon from the component and labeling each one what it would stand for. So I will finish this page out, and then as well as components. But for example, this icon would be separated from this if there was a background color or gradient in the back of this. And these would be two different elements that would put together would make a component.
Nice.
So if this was together, it would live over here with a different label.
Cool. Your waterfall.
Yes.
cards.
Okay. So here's the components. So we have the event card, and I'll actually kind of skim over here a little bit so you can kind of see what these are relating to. We have the event card here. It's kind of self-services as an event that you can swipe through, which combined together would be your waterfall cards. And then each one of these cards, could possibly have some type of identification within them. So you could build off of these, similar to like how this location services works. So these are the different screens that we have. This is the Near Me. So these three serve as a home screen. The first one is covering all the different like events that are near you, right? Nearby events, new events, trending events, most popular events,
Nice.
with a brief description. And the way this breaks down is you have your header copy here, your secondary, and then your copy. Yep. And as you scroll over, this little guy here would move over. Let's see if I can kind of portray that a little bit. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. So on this screen, you'd have your recent events. And this screen is more personal, right? This is
Right.
public, personal, and then friends. So here we have your recent events, current events, all the different types of ones that are near you that are happening that maybe tailored towards your like your interests and stuff like that, right? And then you have your see more here, top categories, just everything, right? From like food, travel, what you're interested in. And then moving over to friends, you have your location here because I figured that in order for this app to work, you would have to have some type of geolocation
Right.
attached to your invite, right? Then you have your friends here. You can see all of them, just kind of like a scroll through gesture to see, who's all online or who's active. And then you have a progression of your friends, right? From like most recently posted, who they are, a brief summary of like what it is. And if you want to click on it, you can go further into that.
I love how like you're reusing components from like the other pages and then applying them to different features of the app. So it's really cool to see like all these different types of cards, but like they have the same look and feel to it, just for consistency and design, which is nice.
Yeah, no, I think that's very important to like kind of reuse. Have a balance, right? Because you don't want to have like a bunch of different cards that are like, oh, this is like 5 pixels shorter. It's might as well just like keep it consistent. Keep it familiar. That way you're not getting mixed up. With all your different cards.
It just gets way too crazy.
Exactly. So.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the rest of this right here is just covering the process of you actually creating an event, right? Capturing a screen. Capture and scan screen allows you to scan either for an AR event or capture an event that you want to turn into an invitation. Here you have just kind of like your locational services adding and accepting the location, allowing the app to use your location services. What that looks like, and then your AR input, which allows you to kind of create and insert, use your creativity, right? Insert whatever you want, whatever it's like an image or another icon or some 3D thing that you've created that you want other people to interact with. You could totally place that right there. So for an example, I used like kind of just a backdrop with a kind of like, I don't know, fun music note there.
Yeah.
So
I was just telling Justin yesterday, I'm like, oh, it just makes me feel like so alive and like it looks fun, like the icon, just like the shooting stars and stuff like that.
yeah. No, I mean, like, let's zoom in a little bit. yeah, definitely want this to be like fun, eventful. But I think as we like flesh this out, you'll be able to like just really grasp it and like, oh yes, I love that part.
Awesome.
And then this last part will be kind of just like all the logistics of like the title, location, date, time, and place, and things like that for the invitation that you want to send out.
Very cool. And if you guys are just joining us, we're here with Justin Garcia, building a, design system and, creating all the components, elements, organizing everything. And so please stick with us. Make sure to log in because Chat and Win is coming down in 13 minutes. So, you guys can win 100 free stickers from Sticker Mule.
Yeah, it's a lot of laptops, like I said last time.
A lot of laptops, a lot of stickers. Apply it everywhere.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't have to be laptops, right? I mean, like, it could be anything, right?
True, your phone, like
Yes.
anything. Yeah.
Stickers, yeah, they're on their way back. All right, so where we left off last time was icons. I was just fleshing these out. The way I set it up is just like, here's your top nav. You could label this a little bit bigger with top nav. Right, and this branches down to these three are here, your bottom nav, here's your icon. And you could call these out further, but for right now, I'm just gonna kind of categorize these in a couple buckets.
Cool.
Like this one would be separated up here for your, I would say, location, services, accept. And that may be too long, but you can go back and kind of, and I just use these for reference. It's one thing like if you're using it for personal reference and you can name it whatever, right? But if you're like, handing these off to a developer, you probably want to organize them or like sit down, find out what system works best for both of you guys.
True.
And just like streamline it. Yeah, right? It's always different. So.
Cool.
And then here we go with like, I'll just say AR. Let's say AR create moment. Or let's just do AR create. And music note, you can like this will all fall into what those screens will hold. And let's just roll back and see if I missed anything here. We have effects there. We have that here, and so we need one more. Oh, there it is right there. Cool. We'll list these effects.
Yeah, I like how you're just grouping everything so it's just clearly defined what this group is for like icons and components. And when you hand it off to developers, it's easier to indicate what correlates with what.
Right.
So,
yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then we have these goodies right here. I think we need this guy right here to be, so this would be like a component. And I would place this here and then separate these two. Boom. This, we'll play it like toggle, right? Cool. All right. And then we just move over to components, kind of flesh these out. Creating these waterfall cards, definitely not that. We'll say AR event.
Nice.
Okay, so I would group all of these as slots, or let's say here, since these are all the same, these guys' top ones, I would just leave these two right here.
And thank you, Sam. Yes, we are also reviewing the Daily Creative Challenge submissions. So make sure you get in those submissions as soon as possible because we'll go through them in the Discord channel. So, yeah, tune in on that as well.
Yeah, those submissions, I mean, like, today's the first day, right?
Yesterday was.
Oh, yesterday was? Okay. Nice. Waterfall, trend, event card, recent cards. These are the same. Yeah, so that's what you meant, right? The event cards. And
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
I think that's it for those. I'm trying to see if we have the plus. And the way I broke this out for these kind of like the bigger circles on the bottom, I just listed the bigger circle here and then with all the icons to follow.
Awesome.
So those are all attached. And then also what I like to do, since these are, black and white, they're not in context or like what it would look like, I typically add a couple examples of what that is, right? So if we have this persona here and it's combined over here, I can grab this guy.
Julia says it's such a thorough project, and she has to do that too. It looks really awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, oh, thank you. Yeah.
You're like, oh, ego boost.
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Exactly.
So this was a persona. If this was like your persona. So
Cool.
let's pick up a persona. Got imagery, personas. Yeah, let's pick this guy.
Nice.
Boom. Right? So that would be here. And then this inner color. Let's bring this up. Look for components. We have the component over here. This inner color here would be red. There you go with that. And then there would be actual text in here.
Ooh, now we're adding imagery and colors now?
Yeah, definitely. So
Nice.
we'll leave this at Mullen, but bring it down to, I believe, 16 or PT.
So do you have a rule when to apply a certain typographic family for a different component, or I know that the obvious is like header, copy, but like how do you distinguish what is a header? How do you distinguish what is a copy or what is a title, and when to use each one?
So I distinguish what a header is basically what overall just with hierarchy wise. So like what is attached to the bigger moment that you want to see, right?
Okay.
So like if it's a card, if it's a full bleed or something like that, if it's something that's positioned to set up what you're gonna look at, right? That's what I would say. That's a header.
Right.
And then anything that follows underneath that would be like subheader.
Gotcha.
Copy would be supporting. It's kind of like a trickle effect, right? You have like classification of like what it is, what you're looking at, general, and then you break it down into like, okay, what supports that, right?
Right.
And
Below
then
it.
below
Yeah.
it, and then the copy supports the subheader.
Nice. Cool.
So then we'd come back in here and let's see here. If I can get this guy, I'll just type in 1, 2, 3, change the font.
And you guys were about to hit the 5-minute mark for Chat and Win, so make sure you sign in, write something in chat, show us some love,
Yeah.
and you guys can get a chance to win 100 stickers from Sticker Meal. So just chat it up, say something, and yeah.
Let's see here. Shoot. There we go. So then I would give an example of like what that would look like, right?
Justin says, loving the layout, looks so clean. And Steven's like, phew, I finally made it. You're just in time, Steven.
Yes, you did not miss anything. You are right on time. Cool. So then I would, add a couple examples in here of what that looks like. And sometimes if, I have time, I will just duplicate this whole artboard here.
Oh, yeah.
And then show everything within context. And that way you're just like, you have, what to look for and then what to look for when it's in context.
Oh, awesome.
I think that's, a very beneficial thing, like to have both, because I think the grayscale adds something to it.
Right.
But then also the in context really helps kind of bring it to life, right?
Yeah, it's just like a totally different view of it, which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Right. And then this is where all your components, like master components, live, right? And so when you plug them into this new design system, whatever you change here will change. It will, convert over.
Ooh, are you gonna show that too?
Maybe.
Oh my
possibly.
god. Okay, yeah. I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so there we have, like your icons, your components. One thing that I'm forgetting is I'll change this one to logo. We want to add the logo. And I typically separate that one from the icons just because the branding piece is a little bit different. I think it's a little bit more important. And we will take that from the website down here. So
Nice.
I have this guy here that is white. And since you can't see it, I will add like just a gray background behind it. So you can see how it is, how it looks like on gray or any color. And I typically use gray instead of like an actual color.
Nice.
Just for reference. And then I will break this down because I want to be able to use this in a couple different ways. And by changing like the color of what it would look like. So I want
interesting. Yeah.
right, just give variety, give different options,
Variations,
right?
yeah. With color.
Yes, exactly. So we have Hito mustard, and then we have
My favorite mustard. Yay.
Hito black.
Oh.
Yes.
That hex color. Yes.
That's. There should be, we should apply that to something. That should be a sticker.
It should be
something.
or like a clothing company that just like names their product the hex value. I'm starting it.
Do it. Yes. Brand it.
Oh
Build
my
a design
God.
system for it.
It's called like hex or monochromatic. Like, I don't know.
There's something there. I like
Right?
that.
There's potential.
I'm sold on it. Sign me up.
Yes.
So that's the logo, and then we're also gonna do an icon logo as well. So we have this guy here, and then I want to do one more, but I want to do these with their black, and this will be my icon portion of the design system.
Ooh. Kind of reminds me of like the MasterCard logo.
It does a little bit,
Yeah.
right? The mustard and the
Yeah, it's cool.
the ketchup.
Yeah.
These I think this came from like a prototype that I was envisioning where these would come together, that would appear, and it's just like two people coming together to make the magic, something visible.
Yeah,
right?
I could see that too. That's awesome.
That was the kind of ideology or the thought process behind that.
And you guys were almost coming up to Chat and Win, so make sure to log in and just say something in chat, ask us a question, and you can win 100 stickers from Sticker Mule. So yeah, keep tuning in, you guys. It's coming up.
Yes, and Justin says, what is the font used for the logo? And I use Cleon. Cleon Bold.
Leon? Oh, nice.
Yep.
There you go.
Great font. It's so different than when it's not bold. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's like the thin font,
Yeah,
and the thicker
it's
font.
cool. Yeah, and I love that like variation. So here we have your event cards, your trend cards, waterfall, info, location, services. This would be location.
I love
Logo.
Cleon, like the font. It's just,
Yeah,
like,
it's
amazing.
that and Mullen. They're like back and forth. They play with each other.
Like, yeah, they pair well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at that, you guys. It's time for Chat and Win.
Nice.
So make sure to log in, chat something, and tell us your favorite font, maybe?
Favorite font?
Yeah.
It's always
And
good one.
let
Let's
us
go.
know. Maybe we'll get more ideas, but yeah, we'll be right with you guys.
Ooh.
Welcome back, you guys. Oh my gosh. So everyone's just typing like win, woo, yay. Not as much font families, but keep on chatting and we'll pick a winner soon. What can you
Wait,
do with
wait, wait.
100 stickers?
You could do a lot with 100 stickers.
I know.
I mean,
It'll be in my fridge, on my
your fridge, yeah. That's
like
what,
everywhere.
your
Like,
bike, anything.
my bike,
right?
yeah. Oh my god. I could.
I love it.
I don't know. My water bottle.
All the Apple products that you have. You
All
can
my
just
Apple
cover
products.
them with stickers.
Get rid of the Apple logo. It'll be just a sticker of
Sticker.
like a pig. But look at that. We have
Oh
our
my
winner, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Gira.
Nice, congratulations.
Congratulations. We will be messaging you on your behalf. So stay tuned for that message. And you have just won 100 stickers from Sticker Meal.
That's a lot of stickers.
But if you guys haven't won today, please just go to stickermeal.com/Adobe Live 19, and there's a special deal of 10 stickers for $1. So that's crazy.
That's a
It's
steal.
such a good deal.
Yeah.
It's such a good deal.
That's
so
a great deal.
go to that link.
Sticker
Congratulations. Yay.
Congrats.
Sweet. So going back to
Okay.
building a design system, looks like we fleshed out the components, icons, and now you're doing the logo.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just finished up the logo. I have 3 different variations of it. So we have the white, the mustard, and then we have the black. Just to give some options on different surfaces. If it's on an image, if it's on just a regular color, what that looks like. Just to kind of play with those. And then we added a logo to this. So an icon or logo image, which kind of separates white and black,
Looks really
light and
cool.
dark. Yeah, it's just something if you wanted to put at the bottom of the screen on like a footer or something, and you don't really want to show that logo. If you have that up top, don't want to be redundant. Yeah, cool.
Everyone on chat's like giving sticker ideas.
Yes.
Someone's like, I would turn myself into a sticker. I made my sister's cat into a sticker. That
Oh
was
my
amazing.
gosh.
Oh my god.
They have that. I think there's like a website there's a bunch of websites that do that, right? You can take an image and like
I know.
make it. I know there's one that you can make a 3D model of yourself,
Oh really?
like a small one.
But
Yeah.
I mean, why not just use Sticker Mule?
Why
and,
not? That's so much
apply
easier.
your face on the sticker. That I would just give
I
it
would
to
do it.
everybody.
Yes.
But like, have my face on every product that you have. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh. Congratulations, by the way. Yeah, those stickers are useful. Okay, so now that we've kind of roughed out the design system, we can go ahead and export this into, I gotta show you guys this first. I keep on putting this off. So here we have your text, right? And then we have Mullen, Cleon, and Futura PT16. Yeah, so this would be, we'll say 3 for copy's sake. If we wanted to, let's see here, here's a plugin that we could use, a fun one. Simply handoff. Have you used this one before?
No, what is that one?
So it allows you to take it's just similar to any other plugin or the Share for Development.
Okay.
So if you want to select your artboard, you can go through here, select, let's
Whoa.
say text,
Mm-hmm.
continue, recent, let's create, let's just name, New Hill. And then, so you can select your platform, Android, iOS, web. Let's do iOS for this one. Resolution 2, personal. And then it uploads. And you
Okay.
can open this and it pops up a direct link
Oh wow.
to this guy here, and here it is right here. So you click on this and it allows you to select your header, and it provides all the different specs right here.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a different approach to the Adobe XD Share to Development page.
Yep, exactly. And
Nice.
this is like your content around here, your RGB, and then your black, your spacing, bold, left alignment, right? And so if you wanted to, just to fill this in right here, you could roll back here and just place all that in there, right?
Nice.
And then there's that. So
Oh, awesome.
you have it's all with the hierarchy. It's all up to you. I think last time we were just talking about like there's no right or wrong way to create a design system, right? It's all open to interpretation.
Exactly. Cool.
Cool.
So as you're working, Stephen brings a good point. It's like, this is my first chance to work on the prompt. I suddenly can't remember any of my interests or hobbies. So yes, our design feedback countdown is coming in about like 53 minutes. And the daily creative challenge is to choose a personal hobby or interest and to design a mobile experience for users to learn more about it. Just name your assets and organize your elements into components, and just join our Discord for Adobe XD and upload it to the current challenge channel, so we can go over it and give some feedback.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see those.
I know, me too. I'm like
I'm always excited. People,
itching to see it.
right? What everyone comes up with is so inspirational. It's like
I know. I love when like there's like different approaches and perspectives of like designing something that you would never have thought of like designing for.
yeah.
So it's like good to be part of like this community and this Discord to just like see all these different interpretations.
It's a never-ending circle. Like I feel like everyone just feeds off of each other, right?
Oh,
it just keeps on going,
100%.
going, and it's like you just join on in, right? Whenever you whenever you want.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of it. So okay, so we'll save this out, and then we will open up a new file for applying this guy. And I'll bust this over to a new page. And then since we have this over here, if we go down to components, assets, or here we go, assets, I think hidden events.
Ooh.
And there it goes. But I actually think that's the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's redo this real quick. One more time. This is the hiccup of doing it live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Discard. There we go.
Beck Nelson's like, make some hex code stickers. With the 000.
Yes, 000. Yes.
Nuno's joining us from Portugal. Hello, Nuno.
Ooh. I wonder what's
And
up there.
Bojana has joined us. Nice.
Oh. There we go. Okay, so we want to save this. Did we save as documents? It'll let's do 1, 2, 3. Computer, right? So we save this out, and this will save all the different components as well as the character styles and the colors that we're going to be using. And so when we open this new file, when we start over fresh to actually create and apply the design system that we created into a finalized prototype and file, we can go into assets. Is it shared with you or is cloud? Oh, that's why you have to save it to the cloud.
Oh,
So we'll go here, save as cloud.
there you go.
Gotta save it to the cloud. Should go here. Let's see if it updates here. Boom. There
I
they
love how
are.
It's like all there now.
Yep.
And you just started a new artboard.
New artboard.
Incredible.
Design
So
systems
quick.
there. And you can just share that out to anybody that wants to use that, right? And then
Yeah.
anyone can download that, apply that to whatever. Yeah.
And
Start
I
designing.
like how it grabs the artboard names and then it makes it like that. That's awesome.
Right? Yeah.
On the
It's
left. Wow.
component. Yeah. You have all of it right here. Current cards, back button. Yeah. And so, what I typically do is I'll take these guys right here since this is my wireframe,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll bring this over
Bam.
and use this. Yeah. And use
Yeah.
this as like a reference because I want to make everything fresh, right?
Nice.
we'll bring this down, and then we'll start with the top navigation, work our way down, and we'll see how far we get with this.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so then we have all the components here. So we'll start with, let's say here, icon settings. Drag and drop. There's the component. And then I always hit this control to see, where it's at. 25, we'll do that 24, and then 32. I'm using the 8 system grid. Or the 8 pixel. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I love grids.
Yep.
I work with grids all the time.
Yep, so we can apply that. We can show that on here. And I believe it's right here. Right? I do 8.
Especially as a UI designer, it's like, I want everything to be pixel perfect.
Yep.
But sometimes it's just like, for time's sake and like deadlines, you just have to like sacrifice that.
You
You're like,
do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your balance? What's your perception on
that? Just do the best that I can as quickly as I can.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I think you can't beat yourself up for it, because sometimes like the users won't even like catch on that or not even know the difference. So it's just kind of like, okay, we can move on and to the next project. But there's other companies where they're very strict on like, we want everything to be pixel perfect, especially working with developers.
Yeah.
So I experienced both. But yeah, what's your perception on it?
I would agree. I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have budgets, right? You have constraints and things like that. And you're right. It's most of the times, those slight, things, they won't pick up on it. But other designers will, I think. I feel like, they're like, oh, well,
like someone's watching, you're like, like they notice.
Yes. That's what I think. But, and I think I actually saved out this component. So, wow. Look at that.
So you just basically dragged and dropped it from the design system that you built.
Yep.
And then just
as a component, as opposed to building it. Sometimes I'll if I want to switch things up or whatever, you can go in there and use it. But there it is.
Nice.
Right. And then we have, let's say here, for using this, we have the nearby and then the seek and serve. I think I labeled this one already. So for the first one, nearby events, I guess the concept on this one would be some type of lounge / cafe / bar that would have an event that's called Seek and Serve. And so I wrote a little copy that says, join us for our new cocktail night. Locate drinks around the bar using the Hiddle app.
Oh, I'm invited. I'm going. I'll be there right now.
So yeah, I mean,
a
new way to I kind of see this a little hectic, but it's super cool and interesting because what if everyone's out with their phone, wandering around the bar or something and just looking for hidden recipes or hidden drinks.
Oh my God.
And then they go up and
that sounds so much fun.
I
would totally
that's
do that.
And then you have a conversation starter. Boom. That's, what do you do next?
Oh.
And then we're using a waterfall here. So
nice, the awesome waterfall.
Where's the waterfall app? I think it's right here, component.
So Faisal asks, every time I have to fight with developers, because developers always expect easy design, but when I design something more creative, it's a little bit harder to develop. I agree with that. I think from my experience, it's just you need to kind of compensate with them.
Yeah.
And bake them cookies or cupcakes. Give them some
Yeah,
sweets.
definitely.
Be on their good side.
Yeah, it's a give and take relationship, right? I mean, there's definitely times where I'm the sky's the limit, and you have to be toned back. And you're like, well, let's, what do we really need here, right? Or simplicity,
right?
or what can you do that gets the point across? But if you like really love something, if you're really in love with like a feature or some type of design, I say fight the case. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
explain why you really, you know, need that.
What
Or-
would be the best like backup to like explain it and like from your experiences?
I mean, really, just come with good reasoning, right? Know your audience. Yeah, know a couple at least pain points of reason why you need that, or a couple good ideas, and then also like a backup design, right? If that's like you know something that's like absolutely a no, and you're like fighting over it, you know, it's not the worst, but you could go to a backup situation or design that you've created, and then push further for something else in another area, right?
Exactly.
So it's it's a little bit
Yeah.
of give and take, right?
I always have like 2 to 3 options just in case they don't like the first option.
Yeah.
And then I think this goes with like not only developers but like stakeholders and
Yep.
like leads. Like if they don't agree with your design, I think it's important to, you know, have backup data from the users to prove that this design concept works. So having that data-driven design concept, you know, will help you compensate and get your point across with your design. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's so true. Cool.
Cool. Oh my God,
Um,
it's looking so good.
Yeah, so we have this right here, your components, boop, boop, and then I think we have another one down here. So what I'm gonna do is just repeat this like that, bring that down, and then find out what the spacing is on this guy. I think it's a 16. There you go. Yep. And then we have your new events here, your, what is this? Trending events, I believe. Let's just double check. Oh, nearby events and new events. There we go.
Hey Eric, welcome back. And if you guys are just joining us, Justin is building a design system and now he is applying it to his app that deals with events and AR. So
Ooh.
yeah, stick with us. And also the daily creative challenge, you guys, make sure to submit
Okay.
those submissions on the Discord channel and we'll give you some feedback in about 41 minutes. So yeah, stick tuned for that.
That feedback is, it's a great way to get feedback and really just, get some fresh eyes, you know, get some good eyes on.
Especially from a talented UI UX designer like Justin.
Aw.
Like, come on. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and Kevin over here, I mean, have you seen his work? It's amazing.
Just like compliments over compliments, you guys. It's amazing.
Yeah, so then we have your trend card here. I believe that's the one I'm looking for. Situate that up, and I believe this is a little bit over what I wanted it to be. Let's go to, and this has another header down here. So if I don't have that, you can either copy and paste from there, or just create one.
Nice.
If I can. Oh, that's why I have it on there. And we want to label this, let's see, trending events. And then we come here, and then we do Mullen 24.
Nice.
Just like
Just
that.
that consistent
Yeah.
flow of
You have that.
typography.
I believe this is 16 from up there. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, and then we can add these guys down here. I believe, I don't know if this was a component, but we can just take these guys from here. Build this down here.
Nice.
And what we would do from there, since we could repeat grid on these, and this would
There
just
we
be
go. Oh, let's save so much time than like copying and pasting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we would label these or input these. So using the design system, we have this guy here. Oh, and I think I didn't add these. Oops. These colors, I wanted to add them.
Oh, the opaque ones.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so
So much more selection.
much more selection. There we go. Black, white. There we go. And I wonder if I save this, saving. Oh, it's already saving for. Look at that.
I know the
Autosave.
autosave.
Oh.
Yeah,
It saves
awesome.
lives, honestly. Like,
Yes, it does.
Whoa, less stress, right? I mean,
Trust me, the worst thing is like if you forget to save and your computer crashes. It's just like, oh my god,
the worst.
it's the worst. Oh.
Yeah, there's been multiple times where, yeah, you have to save it. Yeah, just like there should be like a notification on here when you're working XD or something that pops up like save.
I know.
But
autosave,
we
so
have
it
it
doesn't
here.
even-
Like
yeah.
they thought of it and it's here.
Zoro asks, can I build a website in XD or is this only for mobile apps? Should I be playing with Muse? So you could actually build a website on XD. It's not only
Yeah.
specifically for apps. Just in, like, as you can see, this is a web interface design that he started with, and he's applying it to mobile applications.
Yep.
So yeah.
Started out with the web, just kind of like more of an educational, inspirational marketing website, and wanted to turn it into use the design system from that and build off of that into a mobile application.
Nice.
So yeah, you can definitely do, like whatever and anything.
Yeah, like iPads, Android, like, yeah.
Yeah,
You can make custom artboard sizes for like
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Different types of screens.
Mhm.
And we do like responsive resizing too. I mean, like it's the features for that are amazing.
I know. It's awesome.
So this is saving. I wonder if it's saved already now. So if I go over here and import, boom, look at that. They're all there.
Oh my
so
God,
if I
that was so
updated that,
quick.
you could just, plug and play.
It's
And
right
so
there.
this is what I wanted to use for that lighter color. So I'm gonna use percentage. This is a 75% of the mustard. And I wanted to change this little guy down here. And these are all components, so when I should build these out, this one should change. Let's see here. So I wanted to go with red for that.
Nice.
Same thing here.
So Santaji has actually a good question, and it was towards Julia, but if the designer uses custom UI elements instead of native Android or iOS elements, does it make it harder for developers or does it affect the app performance? So that's interesting, because it's like, that's kind of like a question for a developer
Yeah.
when building a design system. So
Mhm.
yeah, I would love to know the answer too.
Yeah, my guess is like how, it's okay. Does he say animations? Yeah, UI animations. I mean, if you have like the vector file, right? I think it's just a matter of fact of like how complex is it, right? How
Right.
complex is the animation?
True. That's true.
How many different components? I've seen some pretty immersed ones, and I'm not a developer, but I would imagine the more complexity, the more.
I know. Especially when it's not existing in a design system.
Yeah.
It's like super custom. So yeah.
Right, exactly. So we have the hidden event here, and this is the copy I wanted to change to, I believe it was seek and serve.
Looking so good. Love it.
Let me change this right here. And then, the cocktail's there. So the image that we want for this guy was in here. So I have this listed as events, right? And then here's your bar entrance.
Nice.
And you just drag and drop.
Cool.
Just like that. And I want to keep this one a little bit different. We can literally put whatever. Let's say, I like this one a little bit behind it, right?
Nice photo choices too.
Yeah, so thanks. And then, oh, we can't forget the persona. This guy, I forget which one we picked. I think it was this guy top.
Oh, I love it. This is like the fun part
Yeah,
where
so
we just like drag and drop.
you're bringing it to life,
Add
right?
colors.
It's drag and
Exactly.
drop, add the text, because a lot of the times, let's see here, we just have like, I think I just have like placeholder text. Oh, well, actually,
It's like the Frankenstein.
yeah.
movie. It's
yeah.
alive.
It's alive. You know, and then just to even amplify it even more, then you do the prototyping, the interactive prototyping. That like really just, when you put it on your phone.
Oh, I know.
I love that.
With
It's-
like the micro animation or micro.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, that
Interactions.
that right there just like gives me goosebumps. It's
I,
like, it's like yes. Yeah.
I
So
know. I love that.
we'll pop back over here.
Ooh.
And the second one, I think we have this already. Oh, okay. So we have Kicks Nightclub. So if we move this over a little bit, you can see bass, Saturday night, DJ Bonkers. We're laying down some heavy bass tracks.
Wow. Okay.
And
Sounds like fun.
I'll show you like the let's see here. I'll copy this. I'll show you.
Richard's like high fidelity. Bring it on. All these emojis. Yes.
I love high fidelities. They do more than get the point across. They're like, it's immersing you into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Space. Yeah, I don't know where I came up with these. I was just, these are just like fun. Like these need to exist. Let's make these happen. And then the imagery for this guy. Let's see if I can find it up here. Go back to events. I think it was, let me see if I'm getting closer here. Yeah, there it is. Tagged wall. Right? Okay.
Nice.
So imagine you're going like through an alley, right, in San Francisco. And
Ooh,
you
it's like
see this
underground.
tagged wall, right? Your AR
That's my
mobile
type
app
of-
pings, right? And it's like there's an AR event around here. You see it, and then it gives you all the information in AR, and you get to accept it. And
Oh man,
Right,
I don't
find
know
a
which
location.
event to go to now. I'm like, do I want Seek and Serve or do I want Kicks Nightclub?
yeah, no,
Oh my
like
gosh.
you could.
Which one do you guys want to go to? Oh my god, it's like both my niche. Like it's just, I'm definitely gonna be missing out on one
This is
thing.
your Saturday night live. Yeah, Saturday night right here. And then the other one, you know, like since we don't have, we'll just like use that one, right? You're in the park. Yeah.
That's so cool. So when the different photos, is that for the specific event, for like different events?
Yeah. So
Okay,
here we
that's
have
cool.
new events. So these are all random, right?
Right.
New events. I think yeah. So this is nearby. Sorry.
And then when they swipe, it's a totally different event.
Yep, totally
Oh,
different
cool.
event. Nearby, new
Love that.
events, trending events. So all these would be like, you know, different. I think when it gets into personal, so this is public, right? This is like your explore.
Exactly.
When it gets into public right here, this is your recent events. This is what you went to.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have your current events, what you're already listed for,
Okay.
what you're signed up for, like kind of like a calendar, right?
Nice.
Like here's most relevant. And then this is like top categories.
Cool.
Yeah.
Paco's like DJ Bonkers.
I wonder if is there a DJ name?
His hit single, Bonk It Up.
I didn't,
Nice.
Yeah, that
Richard's like, I wanted to go to the underground rave vibe, the Kicks nightclub.
All
All right, I'll meet you there, Richard. Oh my god.
This last one is Lucky Winner. Oh, there we go. Did I?
Where do you come up with these names? Because like they just sound so fun.
Uh-oh.
Like,
I did something here that's not supposed to. There we go. I think that. Because so these are a component.
right.
Let's see if I take off repeat grid and then change this. I will have
Santaji's
to.
like DJ Windows XP. Is that a actual DJ? He uses like the sounds
Windows.
of
You know what?
a
You know what's
window.
so funny is that there we go. You know what's so funny is that I think in Minneapolis there is like a band called Windows 98.
Really?
Yeah, this place called
Whoa.
like Kitty Cat Club or something.
Kitty Cat Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look
I'm
it
gonna
up.
go there. I can't.
And they play Windows like music that's using Windows.
No
98.
way, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so like retro. I love it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go. I should go. Just do it. Okay, so lucky winner. Okay, what do I have for this one?
Yeah, what's lucky winner?
We have trick. Oh wait, I need to do. This is lucky right here. Oh whoa. Let's just type it in here.
Marissa's like, I have the Windows reboot sound stuck in my head. I have the when you get a
Yes.
notification window
Mm-hmm.
from the Windows computer. I have to like look it up, like what it sounds
What the
like.
sound is?
It's like vroom.
Is it? I haven't heard it in so long, honestly. Play it.
Oh,
I don't know what. I'm trying to think. I can sound it out on chat.
Yeah, so like it'll be
What
like
is it? What's
what's
the pitch? Okay, lucky winner. Okay, this guy.
Santaji
had
knows what I'm talking about.
this. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god, the notification sound. Yeah, see, who's heard it like yesterday? Laughing cracks me up.
Oh my God. We're just having a great time here, you guys.
Shoot.
Oh my gosh.
god. Okay, so lucky winner. This guy here is not bass.
Ooh.
Is something different
Like
here.
an art museum.
Yeah, so here we go. Copy this over here. Copy and paste. Copy invented. Copy and paste.
Do you just like make these descriptions up?
Yeah. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
not too long ago.
Oh my God.
Lucky winner. Okay, hidden between the breathtaking photography and abstract paintings lies a chance to win. So go to a
I
museum,
can't. This is
right,
amazing.
and roam around the museum, find an hidden AR event,
Uh-huh.
right? Click into it, and then the museum like gives you like a chance to win a free membership for the museum or something.
What?
So like
Oh
this
my
could be
goodness.
used for like public and private and like anything, right?
Oh man, I wish these were all real. These are just like fantasy right now.
So but like this could, this is like
It looks so good.
it gives you creativity to like
Yeah.
do whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
Customize the event, right? Customize, what you get out of the event. Yeah, and just like share with people. And you make people move, right?
Yeah,
Momentum, like you make people like do things. They're not just behind the screen.
exactly.
Like I think like a big inspiration, like what was like groundbreaking or ground shaking was like that Pokemon app.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was
Everybody.
outside like trying to catch like this Ditto or something.
I know. Oh my gosh. I wanted
Uh.
to get Squirtle so bad, but I couldn't. I just gave up. I was like, they're not giving me Squirtle. I think I had to go to like the beach or something to get him.
Yeah, no, I mean like people were to go to like different countries, right? To get
That's
get, yeah, like
That's like,
I
whoa.
remember I like know people that like went.
Specifically for
Yeah,
Pokemon
just
Go?
like yeah.
Oh
to catch like
wow.
legendary Pokemon. It's just like you guys are doing the most, but some people do
Like
it.
I get it
right?
if they're on
Like,
vacation.
if
they
they're on,
just open
okay, you're
it.
on vacation. That yeah, why not, right?
But hey, it's a good excuse to go to a different country.
Exactly.
Be like, hey,
Yeah, right. It's another
Catch that
reason just to get
Pokemon.
out there and explore.
gotta catch them all.
You gotta catch them all. So yeah, here is like so now that I have this. Oh.
Richard's like, I miss the old Windows 95 days. By ourselves, like old school, old
95.
memories.
Wow. That yeah.
Yeah. Justin loves your app. He's like, this is an amazing idea. and it needs to be real. That's what I'm saying, Justin.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Let's make it happen. Make the dream happen.
Adobe Live creating new ideas.
The hearing, yes. Let's do it. So here we have my events. We'll flash this out. So this is your recent events, your current events, and then your top category. Whatever is relevant to you, your liking and stuff like that. Your personal touch. Yeah. So we have recent events, current events. So basically, we can go over here, and you can like copy and paste. But if I have these already built out, let's see here. I believe this is. We can see what component this is. Forget what's the for this guy. So this is like a small one. Component. I should like label these component cards, but current card. Oh, so current card, recent card. Current. So here's your current.
Oh, nice.
Here's your recent.
Cool.
So we'll go down here and do recent.
I like how you kind of like name some layers or like the components to quickly indicate it like that.
Yep. So then here is your component, and we can turn on the grid to match these up.
Oh, those grids, yes.
Right. I believe that's the spacing there. Repeat this off the slide. Make this 16. There we go. Done right there. And then we have this text up here. So we can create a text box.
Nice.
And do recent. Ooh. And then we'll select those to Mullen 24. Change that to that. And then we'll come up 8. Yeah, and I think this is capitalized too, so we need to go like that.
Perfect.
There we go. And then I imagine this should be 24 as well. Same thing here.
Oh, everything is just consistent. I love it. I'm feeling it. Looks good.
24, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, lucky winner. And then we have your recent events. And then I don't have a description here because these would probably have, like, you would know what these are, you know, since you have signed up, have done them, right?
Right.
And you can like click on them, and then it would pop up like another screen to kind of like give you a synapse of what it was, you know, who was involved,
True.
things like that, or friends and stuff like that. We can
Like
upload
reminiscing.
those. Yeah.
Like, wow, I'm very social. Like, I went to all these events.
Oh, or just get inspired, right?
True,
Like
yeah.
you've seen that, and you're like, how did they do that? Like, you know, it's just like a library of like a history, right?
I like that.
Could be like recent event history.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have that, and then we have current events down here. So those are smaller cards. Similar. We can copy and paste this, bring this down here. Current events, and I believe this is a little small guy. And these are the same. So we can bring this current card over here, line it up, and then we're just gonna repeat grid. Use these to bring it down to 8.
Nice.
Bring this down.
Oh, I love that. Oh, awesome.
Yep. And just follow suit. So there's 3 rows here. That's what we want.
Nice.
3 rows. Done.
Oh,
Alright.
amazing. That was so quick. And then you just basically can repeat that.
Yep.
With
So
the other ones.
you can like, yeah. Let's see here if can you repeat a grid through? You ever repeat a grid and repeat grid?
So I
Or
think
like copy?
this is what I would do. I would like
Ungroup and then group and then repeat that grid, right?
Yeah.
So it's like Inception. And then,
There we go.
Yeah, like it's like a grid within a grid.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just if it's like repeating like it's so quick just to do that.
Yeah, I want 24 though. So there we go. And then yeah, and then we just drop that down.
Perfect.
Sweet. And then we'll change this to be top events.
And I love how they let you edit the text while you're repeating the
Yeah.
elements.
It's like you're going in within a group. And
Yeah.
just like
It's like smart enough
that
to
instance,
know that.
yeah, just changing that.
Mm-hmm.
Super helpful. What we want to do with this guy though is invert these guys.
Yeah, and it's smart enough to know that too.
Yeah.
Like that one specific component.
Change this to this lighter gray here. Right, I think that's what it is.
Eric asked, did you create all the side elements first in Illustrator or in XD?
Side elements. These guys right here.
Yeah, it's all XD.
It's all XD.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's like intricate icons or something like that, I'll create those in Illustrator.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, and then bring those in.
That's why Adobe Suite Creative Cloud.
Yeah, it's all like connected.
I know.
Right? It's I love
And
it.
I like how you can like this was a feature you can copy and paste vectors like easily
Mm-hmm.
from like Illustrator to XD like super quickly.
Oh yeah, it's
And then XD will know that it's a vector file and you can change the color in XD.
yeah, right. It's just like
Yeah.
it's so quick, convenient.
Mm-hmm.
That we have this one. Oh, the same. Okay, so
Thank you, Faisal, for. It's a great beanie.
oh my gosh, yeah, I need one.
No, it's called. What's the hex value? It's called C4, C4, C4.
C4. Yes.
So if
It's
you want it,
perfect
my
color.
launch date will be next week. So keep an eye out for my launch date.
Do it. They're coming out at the Hex store, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the hex store.
Love it. And we'll bring these down. Just kind of center these a little bit. And what you can do is if I break this up, I'm gonna recenter these real quick. Break this up too. Oh. Let's ungroup this. Center these a little bit, just make these neat.
And you guys, we have 16 and a half minutes left to submit your daily creative challenge submissions on Discord. And yeah, me and Justin will go over them on the
Gladly.
Discord channel and give some feedback. Let us know what we think about your design. So yeah, it's coming up 16 minutes.
Let's do it. Okay, so what we want to add here is more, and for these guys, I'm thinking the accent color for this, really to make it pop. And I'm like doing
Ooh.
like all of them individually, and I can just click and drag.
So question for you, how do you know when to, like what's the rule to apply a primary color, secondary color, and then an accent color? Like what do you tell yourself?
What I tell myself, so on these would be, these guys right here would be a primary color. So for example, I would say that how I apply it is just like what the most your used color is, right, is going to be your primary.
Right.
And how that secondary, whether that complements it. And then accent is to be used like frequently, not frequently, but like just like periodically, right? So it's like
Nice.
whatever you use most frequently is your primary color. Whatever you use to support that would be your secondary, and then your accent's just meant to like, be a pop.
Oh,
So,
cool. Nice.
And
So
I'm-
you're just saying like the frequently used color will be the primary.
yes,
And
yeah.
then the hierarchy would go down by that.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then yeah, so I mean, whatever like feels right for the design, because you don't want it. You want it to have like a balance, right?
Yeah.
You kind of want
You don't want it all to be yellow.
yeah
or
on,
mustard.
on each page, and if it is, then you definitely need or not definitely, but you could like I feel like you could use kind of like a different tonals of the same color, right? Like gradients of it. If it's gonna be all yellow, like the whole page, definitely bust in some color in there, you know, to break up each page, but
It has to have a good balance.
good balance,
Especially
right?
on my hot dogs.
Yes.
You know, I'm
here's
from
the relish.
Chicago, so I put a lot of mustard, like a little bit of ketchup, and then some like relish on top, a little bit. So yeah, there's a hierarchy in that too.
Yeah, yeah. you just. Oh my
Also,
God,
I'm just
there's
hungry,
mustard.
so I'm like thinking
Hot
about
dogs, yeah.
food now.
Food is. Oh, I mean, like that's the. Yeah, it's the way to my heart, my soul.
Oh, definitely.
Comfort food.
Yeah.
Oh, we covered that yesterday. Comfort food, soups.
Oh my god. You said tater tots and
Tater tot hot dish. I'm from Minnesota, so all the tater tot hot dish, green bean
cheese
casserole,
curds.
the
Oh,
curds,
gosh. Yes.
all the stuff that is probably not the best for you, but tastes so good.
Cheese curds are keto
Are they really?
because it's cheese.
Oh
Like,
my gosh,
yeah.
that's such a good thing to know. I need to switch over. I
Yes,
should try
Sam.
it.
He's like the great condiment hierarchy. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right. Know your condiments.
Yeah. Who
Um,
enjoys mustard more than ketchup? I do.
You do?
But it's a very rare
Oh
thing.
man. Oh, okay. Mustard. Okay, yeah. Mustard. Like, do you have tried Dijon mustard? Is that
Oh,
like a thing?
Dijon mustard
Dijon?
is amazing. Yeah,
Yeah, you say that, yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you prefer ketchup over mustard or mustard over ketchup?
If it's Dijon.
Dijon?
Dijon. I'm butchering that word. Yeah, I prefer ketchup, but
Oh,
I like the
okay.
balance.
We can't be friends anymore.
I like the balance. The balance is good.
No.
I like relish too. Relish is
Yeah,
good. Do you
it
like
just
relish?
brings that like sour kick to it. I mean, mustard does too, but just that extra kick.
Extra kick, yeah. You need that, right?
Yeah.
You,
Oh,
are
my
you a hot
mouth
sauce fan?
is like watering because I'm thinking about food.
Are you a hot fan? Like,
You know, yeah, I was a fan of Tapatio at first,
yeah.
but then ever since I've been eating more Chipotle, I loved Tabasco. Just the original.
the original,
Tabasco.
the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's classic.
I'm sorry. I read Justin's
I hate
thing. He's like,
mustard.
I hate mustard. The taste is so nasty to me. But the only exception is honey mustard. That is amazing.
That's fair.
Honey mustard's
I
good.
hear you
Yeah.
on that. Have you ever had mustard with curds? Cheese curds?
No.
Or not mustard, honey with
Honey
cheese.
no.
Honey with cheese curds
Oh my gosh.
is
that sounds
like
so
that.
good.
Everyone try
That's
it.
sweet and savory.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh
With
man.
bacon on top.
Now you're
Yeah.
making me water like that. Oh my god, that's yes with bacon on top. I mean,
Thank
anything
you,
with
Beck.
bacon.
She's like, I'm 100% mustard all the way. My fave is American mustard. Yes. I have a mustard.
American
fan.
mustard. Yes.
Richard's like, facts. Honey mustard, oh my god, is amazing. Yes.
Do they make mustard in like glass bottles the way they do with ketchup?
Oh, I wonder.
It's always been like
I've
a
never
plastic
seen
bottle,
that.
right?
Yeah.
They need to do that. To kind of,
Santaji,
like, pair
mustard
on
over
that.
ketchup. Yes.
Okay, so for these guys, we're just gonna. I could plug them in there, but I want to save a couple good guys for the other screen.
Zorro mentions like a YouTube show called Hot Ones.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Do you have a
that?
favorite hot sauce?
Ooh. Tabasco is really great. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I don't know why.
Oh,
That,
okay.
I don't know. It's like a buffalo though, right?
It is. It is. And Valentina's pretty good.
I like different hot sauces for different meals.
That's so true, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like breakfast, I'll put like regular hot sauce on
Okay.
it, like Tabasco.
Tabasco. Okay.
I gotta have Tabasco on there, right?
Do you put it on your eggs?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
in there. And I think for other things, Frank's is pretty good, but it's not like a hot sauce. I mean, it's a type of hot sauce, right?
It's a hot sauce, I feel.
Jalapenos, you like jalapenos?
Oh, I love jalapeno. Oh my god. I could eat a straight up jalapeno. You know what I don't like though? Sriracha.
Okay, what's your reason for not liking sriracha?
Because there's a better Korean version. It's like a chili paste.
Ooh.
And
okay.
I'm like, I want that more than sriracha. I'm like, it's kind of like the low key sriracha.
Low key. Okay.
So, yes.
Well, you know, the only reason. Okay, I like sriracha, but only to a certain. I like it in my pho.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. Just like a couple splashes of it. But I feel like with other things, if you put like too much, it just like overpowers.
Oh my god. You just taste the hot sauce. Yeah. Might as well just like put it on your spoon and like eat it.
Yeah, no, seriously. So I wonder if I can just click these and.
Richard says, I think Heinz has a mustard in a glass bottle. Oh, interesting.
Okay. Interesting.
Canada is the world's largest producer of mustard. I love these mustard facts, you guys.
Yeah.
Yes,
Keep on trickling these in. I'm so... Just the knowledge that people know, you know?
Yeah. Us too, Sam. He's like, I'm going to get some food after the stream. Vaicel's like, I'm feeling hungry right now.
Oh, man, yeah.
Wow.
That's good stuff.
Food, do you know like the
food.
Scoville units of hot sauces?
No, I don't, but that I like watch Hot Ones a couple times, and it seems intense. Like the thousands and thousands of like, like I don't know. Have you done like the Hot Wing challenge or something like that? Like,
you know what I wanted to try? The one chip challenge.
What's that?
Like
they send that to you in a box, right?
Yeah, it's like a black chip and it's like the spiciest chip. But I'm like scared because like I've seen people bigger than me like eat it and like cry. And
really?
I'm like,
oh my
man.
gosh, no.
But yeah. Oh, you guys, we were just hitting the 7-minute mark also for the design feedback. So make sure to get those submissions in so we can review them on the Discord channel. So yeah, please submit your submissions and we'll give you our feedback.
Yes. Feedback is great. Okay, so here is your kind of like overall camera button. So you can
Looks
switch
so
over.
good.
Right?
Oh, I love it.
Boom, boom. Bring this over, and we're just gonna bring this over for each one over there. But let's finish. We'll bring this main nav over here. So it's a component, and I just like switch this up right here. And the good thing is like all these share when you're ready to prototype. All these are the same names. So perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here we have your location card.
Did we want to emphasize like on the navigation, like my events to be bolded instead of
Yes. Yes. Good catch.
Nice.
So we want this to be bold. This to be regular.
Awesome.
Yep. That's why it's good to have second eyes on your design, right?
Yo, yeah.
I mean, like, you can, you know,
I was like, yo,
get
yeah.
into it. Yeah.
No, I agree,
Oh my
though.
gosh.
It's good to have other people.
It is. You know, it's like you build that camaraderie. It's, yeah.
Nice. It's coming out really nicely, like, especially with the, you know, design system that you built. Everything's, like, being consistent with components, typography, color. So that's why it's really important to build a design system to have this consistent layout.
Right? I mean, it makes life so much easier, and yeah, you're just able to.
Julia asked, are you going to upload this project on Behance?
Yes, I can do that. Yeah,
You totally should.
Yeah, I'll
It's
do
so
that.
cool.
I'll flesh it out. maybe create a prototype for it.
Ooh.
And definitely, yeah, post it up there.
Nice.
As well as the design system for it.
You guys, we have a little less than 5 minutes to submit your design creative challenge, daily creative challenge submission. So make sure to submit those and we will review them. So
Let's do it. I'm gonna use a map generator for this guy. I love this one. We'll do Milwaukee.
hometown.
Location pin, take that off.
And this is a plugin?
Yes. So this is a plugin, and you can go up to plugins, your list of different plugins, discover plugins, and type in a plugin that you wanted to use, and upload that, install that.
It's called Maps Generator.
Maps Generator.
That's
So
cool.
this is a super great one. You can just come in here, generate a map, Milwaukee, generate it, and if I take the repeat grid off, let's do that. Edit master component. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. Online component. There we go. Group is not supported. Oh, there's a group in here. So it has to be just like your regular instance, I think. And then you can go in here. Uh-oh. And that's not working for some reason, but you should be able to go in there and just drop that in there.
The fact that there is something that's happening for that is cool too.
Mm-hmm. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
like efficiencies back to that, right?
Yeah.
Makes everything great. So we have your friends here. Bring this down. 24.
And Steven, it's totally fine if you can't get it done in 5 minutes. You can still upload your submission and just get feedback from the community in Discord. So no worries.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive what people can come up with in such a short time. It's
I know. Yeah.
amazing. So then these are your friends, right? We can go here, and I keep on zooming out until I get to this part. Your personas, and these would be your friends.
Yay.
Uh-oh. So let's break this up here.
There's also a cool plugin called UI Faces,
Yes.
and it shows you like which gender or like what type of like people you're looking for, and just like upload it.
Is that the one that you can do like this person doesn't exist?
I think it's called UI Faces.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's another
There you
option
go.
to it. But
So this just auto populates in there from that.
love
Have your
it.
documents.
Looks so
Super
good.
simple. And then you would create this face down here, which I can just like take one of these for time's sake. Huh? Oh, there we go. I think that one copied there too. Here's that. We want to locate these, and I wonder if I have in here copies, names, text font. Drop that right there. Boom. Oh, well, that's the wrong one.
Food.
I changed
My
the
friends.
names. Yeah.
My best friend is food
I'm
and
hungry.
art and music. I agree. This is my profile.
This is food. Nice to meet you. We'll just do Jessica. Art. That could be a name,
True, you're right.
right? I've known someone that's named Art.
I think I do too. Yeah. And nice.
Sam.
Whenever someone capitalizes things,
Sam.
it's like emphasizing yelling.
Oh, yep. And like chat. Yeah. What am I doing here?
Jessa.
Jessica. Nightlife. We'll leave that one off here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
What did I do? There we go. Oh, it's not letting me do that. So I'm gonna have to ungroup grid.
Cool.
Take that off. Bring this guy over here. And we'll just do Susan. Right. Cool. So then here you have, you know, like your different friends.
Nice.
For your persona.
It's looking really, really good.
We are at time.
Yeah, so now for the design feedback. So it looks like we don't have any submissions because I think everyone's just still working on it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can review other submissions from previous challenges. We can go all the way to, let's see, right here. So this is the Daily Creative Challenge for day 9. A home automation, still a work in progress from last week's challenge. Let me know what you think. Accessibility, font, and trigger sizes. Any recommendations? So let's look at it.
Ooh.
Ooh. So it looks like it's for the iPad, I believe, or
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Nice. What do you think about like just the overall layout?
Like the feng shui. I think the design looks clean. I like the hierarchy and the light text over the back, the dark black background, or like the card. As well as the blue. I think the blue pops, right? And kind of like the transition from the blue over. Text looks nice. Below the blue icons, though, I think that the words are kind of hard to see, so maybe brightening those up.
Yeah.
As well as some of the icons. So on the daylight, even though it's highlighted because you have it on and the TV, the other two, I can't really know what those are for sure. So maybe switching those up with a different color, you know, indicating that they're on, as opposed to an on toggle would be another solution for that.
I love the icon designs
yeah,
too. Like,
right?
It's like so detailed.
The
with
gradient.
like the living room, the kitchen, like the even like the dots for like the shelves and stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yeah, very detailed. I love that.
I like how just like the buttons over here with like the switches is really clear with like just a blue dot indicating that it's on. Maybe instead of like having a switch, it just shows a dot because I think it's just too small to be a switch.
Right.
But yeah, overall looks good with like the live stream camera.
Yeah, I think the spacing too. It's really played out. I love it.
Like it's all like fit
Yeah.
and aligned. Yeah, cool. Good job. And this is
Nice
from
work.
Cornelian Block. Very, very cool.
Very colorful. I love those colors too.
Yes. Yeah. Nice.
They remind me of the XD logo.
And this is just like awesome how like just community members are just showing their feedback with other people's designs. So, so this one is from Yu Lin Cho from Taiwan. This is my watering reminder app. Users can select an area to identify the plants in AR and put the tag 2 on it. The tag will show when you need to water the plants. Users can also reach take care tips of the plants from the plant details page.
Wow, that's cool.
I love how clean it is.
Oh, love it.
And like the green, it like matches like plants and stuff like that, and kind of like goes with your
Consistent.
design system with the cards.
Yeah. Right?
Right
There you
here.
go. You could plug and play. Like you could totally do that.
And this could be like the AR kind of thing. Like indicating
Add the
it.
tag. Like
Oh, that's cool.
the future is here.
I know. I like how the buttons are really big.
Yeah.
And,
Accessibility.
accessibility.
Right,
There.
yeah. Cool.
What do you think about this like transparent pop-up right here?
I think that's pretty cool. The what does it say? Point camera to plant. Maybe creating like a pop up on the bottom there for that, so you can see that would be helpful. I
love how
love that.
the
Yeah.
perspective change on this, like
Mm-hmm.
showing it in an angle,
In context is great.
Wow.
Yes.
looks really good.
That's very helpful, right? To get like that perception or your idea across. I feel like different types of screens like that. Oh,
Looks
yeah,
really
so
good.
beneficial.
Wow, good job, Yulin Cho.
Nice work.
Amazing. Okay. Oh, another one from Yulin Cho.
Ooh,
My Day 8
furniture, right?
challenge.
Cheers.
Wow, so it's an app to sell old furniture that colors with black to pretend that they are new. Nice. I love her like minimalistic. Like even though it's just
Yeah.
black and white,
Yeah.
it's like it has a good layout where it's not like so much white space. It's like you're still filling up
Right,
some
right.
stuff
Yep.
with the text.
The balance is nice, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep, you have the scroll there. Yeah. Even
Cool.
even the cart page, yeah. Cool.
Cool. So let's see if anybody submitted anything. So it looks like we still don't have any submissions, but oh, let's look at this. Hi guys, I posted my day 3. It has been updated and I need some feedback. Added a light and dark mode. Ooh, how do you feel about light and dark mode?
I think it's amazing. How do
Yeah.
you feel? I mean, I think it's such a beneficial feature.
It's definitely a preference.
Yeah,
Or-
right.
And he asked, which color scheme do you guys think is better? So we can take a look here. Nice. Dark
Oh, so
mode.
that was light.
Oh, cool.
Here's dark. I might have to
Nice.
see that again one more time. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. Huh. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
wow.
I see the difference.
Yeah, just like a quick transition.
Yeah.
Nice. So do you have any like feedback for this design?
I like that they're pushing the light and dark mode. I think that just having that that thought, being able to design for both is just step one. One of the biggest steps, right? I think if I had any design feedback, maybe pushing the dark mode a little bit more from the light mode.
Mm-hmm.
I
More
think,
contrast.
yeah, more contrast. I think that's one thing that I would push, yeah, or just try to focus on.
I like how in this part it's like responsive. So when the navigation comes out,
Yeah,
like the energy usage chart right here, like just slides in with everything.
yeah, responsive resizing right there. Yeah,
Yeah. Looks really cool. If I could give some feedback is like just take a look at typographic scaling and just like the sizing of like the components. But other than that, I think showing a light and dark mode is very useful in this case.
very, yeah, cool, nice work.
Looks good. Could probably go over another one. Oh, what's this one?
I love these prototypes.
I know. Oh, wait, oops. There we go.
Yes, cool.
Oh, there's a filter, search filter.
Nice.
Interesting. Huh. What do you think about that?
I love that drop down. I mean, like, yeah, it's. And did it upload after you click those? I love that animation. So you scroll down, scroll up. Okay, so there's your pop up, and then those reload. I like that animation. Maybe making the pop down built in within the search, or
Yeah,
kind
I've
of
never
like
actually
expanding
seen
that.
But that's an interesting approach. Usually when I see a filter, it's kind of separated from the text box of the search field,
Right.
and then it's kind of like a sort by
Right. Yeah.
option,
I know
like
what you
a
mean.
drop down. But yeah, other than that, it looks really good. I think maybe not making this background of the header text the same color as the background of the search bar, because it
Yeah.
makes this weird shape, unless it's like a tab. But I think having this background behind the traditional luxury,
It kind of blends a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just get rid of it maybe.
You want to like differentiate it, create that hierarchy. Like this is, the sofa set, right? And then here's your search, right? Kind of just separating those a little bit, organizing them. Yeah, definitely.
I like how they're emphasizing the new, like
Great touch.
this little thing right here. And then just for like readability on a mobile app, I think increasing the text sizes for the price and the title of the product would be good too. Yeah.
Yep.
But overall, amazing job. Love the prototype.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could probably go over one more and then we can conclude
Yeah.
everything that we've done.
Cool.
But, yeah. Let's see. What is this one? So
Oh, this looks like an AR one.
Oh, this is awesome. It's very eco-friendly. So they can scan this Coca-Cola bottle, glass bottle, and finding a place to recycle it.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, interacting with the camera, with products.
Yep.
Very green and
Recycling
friendly.
center. Yeah. Need more apps like that, right?
I know. But yeah, any feedback on this?
Yeah. Let's see. Go to the front real quick. Yeah. No. So maybe some little indication text of where, what is, or like the title or something like that, where the search or something, or would be helpful. Just more navigational. Finding place. Here is a result. Maybe situating the spacing from the left side a little bit more for balance would be helpful. Yeah, and then from here, just kind of like a more navigational piece. Where do you go from here, right? Are you able to click on those, or is it just a listing of where that's at?
Right. So like maybe like adding more to the flow. If they do click on something, does it give them directions or more information about? Like maybe it's a profile page of that center.
Right. But overall, I think the concept is super cool. I think it's like we need more apps like that.
Yeah. I also think like maybe adding like divider lines or like the checkered concept of like white background, light gray background, like and going back and forth to show that these are different options. Maybe bolding this but having everything else unbolded, just to show some typographic skill.
Yeah.
Maybe having everything flush left, but overall layout wise, like and concept wise, I like where your head's thinking with recycling, and great job.
Yeah, nice work.
This was Cindy Singh.
Cool.
Awesome job. So let me double check. Yep, still no more submissions. But if we go on your screen, we can start concluding the designs and what you've been doing.
Okay, so I will go back to this page and kind of run over what we created for the design system. We started with color. We started with the main. We wanted to establish that we were going to have some different gradients for variations of icons and logos, of what that would look like over, imagery or something that would underlay underneath it. Same thing with secondary accent colors. And then we wanted to situate the copy and icon accent colors, as well as black and white, just to give, a variety of different options. Moving over to text, we figured out that we wanted to use 3 different texts. So we started with the header, header 2, and then the copy. We listed the point of font for each one of these, the type of typeface, the alignment, the spacing for each one of these. And we did the imagery as well. So the imagery, we broke it down into lifestyle photography. We started off from like a website. So we took those colors, fonts, and styles and icons from the website and applied it to a design system that we would further use for an application. The events here are just different photography imagery for each event. And then we have the personas for all the friends and different people that would be attending and involved in these events. And then we broke this down into elements. So all the icons, where these live, what's attached to them. If this is a persona, we gave an example of what those look like. And you could do this in 2 different ways. You could, do in context and just the blend right next to it, kind of just for more structural reference, or you could do a separate page like above here or something that has all of them fleshed out. And the same thing with components. I broke logo separately just to showcase what these logos would look like on each color background or image. And then also I added these logo elements too, incorporated in that page. And then we went through and labeled each one of these different cards that we would be using for the application. And then we
Different components
put together, combining those, making them group components. And then we have your persona, which is another way of, you could do this where you could have another page, or you could have the persona next to each other. It's black and white.
Cool.
And then we applied it to a new art or a new file, imported our design system.
Nice.
And used this as a reference to create our new application.
Oh, looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot. You did a lot in 2 days. You built the system, imported the design system, applied it to a mobile app interface. So I'm like, whoa, that's amazing.
We had fun.
Good job. Yeah, we did good. Our ketchup, mustard, and relish formula. And
That's what it is.
we came up with a new clothing line. The
Yes.
Hex. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Curds with
Great
mustard
job.
or honey. Yeah.
Yeah. Some comfort food.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, going back to, I guess, the Creative Daily Challenge, we have at least 1 submission.
Ooh, cool.
So this person wrote, Story WR said, nothing is final, but would like others people opinion about the aesthetics. So it's an app to help people write, since NaNoWriMo Month is coming, and I googled that. It's the National Novel Writing Month.
Ooh.
And he said the hardest part about writing is starting. So it's designed to break it up into pieces, which is amazing for accessibility design. I commend you.
Yeah, yeah.
Alice in Wonderland is just for something more interesting than Ipsum.
Yeah,
Lauren Ipsum.
I agree. Nice. Yeah.
So if we look at this, you can see like, what do you want to write about today? And it's like the Alice in Wonderland, add to existing or creating a new one.
Nice.
And then the organized work is like how they broke down Alice in Wonderland to like just better like for readability.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess this goes by like paragraph, but
Yep.
I think that's really smart because you're thinking about, people who would prefer this, and it's good for, again, accessibility design.
Accessibility, educational. Yeah, it's very
Educational.
informative. Like, yeah, it's all right there. And I think that providing those options on the same screen are, that's a really good beneficial way to get the breadth, of what's all available. I think that's cool. I think, you have like your full bleed over here, right? Like your full span of, what it is, and then breaking those down into segments, smaller segments is pretty cool.
Oh, it's actually from Steven. So this is Steven Tabor's
Oh,
design.
cool.
Cool. Awesome job. Do you have any feedback about the aesthetic for this design?
Yeah. What do you think about the drop shadow? I mean, like, I think the drop shadow is great. I haven't seen the drop shadow positioned to the left side. I typically position it to the right side. That's just me. Add to existing, maybe centering that, and following that with creating new, as opposed to like maybe left justifying them, right justifying both of them.
True.
As to have them diagonal might be something
Oh, you
to
mean
play
the
with.
buttons?
Yeah, the buttons, right?
Like next to each other instead
Yeah.
of like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe look at spacing too to add to existing. You know, like the actual what do you call them? The curves on the button. You know, make sure the
Right.
spacing is consistent to the top and to the sides. But I like
Nice.
the font choice. Right.
I kind of like the color choice too because it
Yeah.
reminds me of like the old time novel like books.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, exactly.
maybe one thing is I can see you're using a serif font for the header and the body text. So maybe having a break of like a sans serif font header with
Mm-hmm.
serif text for the body, but like, or you switch it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to give more balance to that. But yeah, great job. Looks really good.
Nice work.
Yeah. Steven says, and I wanted to replace the text with different chapters to make it more clear. It's kind of like writing on note cards.
Okay.
He's like, I'm a lefty, so maybe that's why the drop shadow.
That's why.
is on the
Yeah,
left.
yeah. That's
I didn't
why.
even think about it.
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh, yeah.
Interesting.
That's so cool.
Cool. Awesome job. Oh, Ka asks, can you guys link me to any XD beginner's guide? Well, Adobe Live. is a
Adobe Live
good, like,
is a good one.
way to
Discord.
introduce. Yep.
I know there's
Discord.
channels in Discord where if you're like just starting out, you can totally take advantage of that and kind of communicate with the people in Discord. That's honestly how I got my start into getting back into XD and learning. Like, yeah, just take advantage of this great community.
I agree. And Sam Peterson also provided a link to the Discord. Just a quick overview, like you can grab feedback, you can get some pro tips from the community and know the announcements of XD and even just like general things like career advice, tips and tricks, asking a question. And on the right, you can see like all the different mentors that know everything about Adobe XD or a lot about XD.
I mean, yeah,
and
they
provide their feedback. So
they hold the answers. All you have to do is ask, right?
yeah, so it's just this huge creative community that wants to help one another, and I think that's a good resource for a beginner's guide. Yeah,
Cool.
Sam's like upping the game. He's like, I highly recommend joining the Daily
it's a
Creative
must.
Challenge. Well, awesome job. It was a pleasure being your host, Justin Garcia. You
it
did
was-
so good
It was
with
a pleasure being here. Thank you.
building a design system in 2 days, which is amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And we just wish everyone have a great rest of your day. And thanks for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye, guys.